was the Prophet ﷺ illiterate? And the answer is yes, definitely. It's a consensus of scholars that the Prophet ﷺ did not know how to read nor write. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran that you did not recite the Quran before we gave you this revelation. When you were 40 years of age, before that, for 40 years, nothing of this sort of knowledge that you have brought after the revelation, nothing appeared on you. And you did not even write it with your right hand. So the Prophet, Allah Azza wa Jal is telling us that the Prophet had no prior knowledge before reaching the age of 40 and being revealed to, and that he did not write anything with his right hand, which means that he was illiterate. And there are other verses of the Quran and also in the Hadith. So the Prophet ﷺ, yes, was illiterate. Probably what would confuse people is that in the Battle of Al-Hudaybiyah, or the Treaty of the Hudaybiyah, when the Prophet ﷺ was having a dialogue with the idol worshippers' representative, Suhail ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, he was at the time a mushrik. The Prophet said to Ali, who was the writer of this treaty, he said, "Write, this is what Muhammad, the Prophet of Allah, agreed upon with the Suhail ibn Amr, the representative of the idol worshippers." Suhail says, "Wait, if I knew that you were the Prophet of Allah, I would not had this treaty with you. I would have admitted you to Mecca." So the Prophet said, "Okay, remove the word Prophet of Allah. This is what Muhammad, the Prophet of Allah, has agreed." He says to Ali, "Scratch it out." And Ali said, "By Allah, I will not do that. You are the Prophet of Allah and I will not cross it off out." So the Prophet looked at it and he crossed it out himself. Some people said that, the Prophet knew how to read and write. And this is no evidence at all. Any illiterate person, after signing and stamping his name, would be able to recognize his name. And so did the Prophet ﷺ. So his crossing it out does not mean he can read and write, only that he can recognize his name, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
أمة الإسلام بشرى إننا نلمح فجرا في شباب قد أشادوا صحوة للدين كبرى.